This week on the Dirt Shed Show, we're talking plant-based mountain biking and can it fuel you to the next riding level?
Maybe.
We found out if this is a send or a fail.
I've got a flat pedal tip that'll get you riding like the next Sam Hill. Maybe.
Oh, and this Super Nice gets downgraded for breaking the rules. It's all coming up.
Show.
Yes, welcome to the Dirt Shed Show, where this week I'm going to try and convince you to go plant-based. What do you think, lads? I know you've both got a bit of experience in it.
Yeah, well, I do eat mostly vegetarian, because my wife's vegetarian. She does a lot of cooking in the house. So for me, it's quite easy to do it, and I like it. I like how the way I've cut down my meat eating to a sort of, to make it sustainable, hopefully, for the planet.
Yeah.
Definitely think it's what a lot of people probably need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got a bit of experience too, Blake, doing a bit of veggie eating.
I did it for a year. I followed you, Mr. Ashton, doing, when we did some shows together. You were a veggie at the time, and then you started branching off into being a vegan. So I just followed your steps of being a vegetarian at the time, and I just continued doing that at home. Did it for a year.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good. So I'm going to try and convince all of you out there to join our veggie mission to go plant-based. So see if this can convince you. I've been on a vegan diet for 7 years or so, and I've really enjoyed it. And in that time, it's become hugely popular, and that means it's an awful lot easier to do as well. There are so many vegan products now that there's no better time than now to start considering a plant-based diet for yourself. So here's my pitch, my little shop, for why you should, and also a few tips on how you can go plant-based. Now, before I start, I want to note that I don't live vegan. Strict vegans are really careful about any products they support, from the soap they use to the materials their clothes and shoes are made from. And that's not something I really do, it's all about the food. I've always just focused on the nutrition side of things, excluding all animal products from that completely. So to make sure I don't offend any full vegans watching, we're talking a plant-based diet from here on in. That also brings me to another point. Eating completely plant-based is great. That's what I've always tried to do, but if it sounds impossible, don't tune out. Just lowering your meat intake is still going to give you some huge health benefits, lowering the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and certain forms of cancer. And of course, a positive impact on the environment as well. More earth time for everyone, so it's a win-win. Right, let's get to the nitty-gritty then. What does plant-based mean? Well, you're dropping as many or all of the animal products from your diet. So no dairy, all the milk, cheese and butter are out. Obviously no meat, which means goodbye to steaks and chicken breast, but also any sausages, pies, pizzas and sauces that include meat. If you're like me, you'll even drop honey. I haven't had sugar puffs for 7 years. It's been a nightmare. So here's my top 3 tips on how to make sure you're eating a plant-based diet in a healthy way. Right, number 1, avoid too much processed food. I've noticed it's really easy to slip into the habit of buying a quick cook vegan option or plant-based frozen items that make life really convenient, but can, if you aren't careful, also add a ton of salt, sugar and fat into your diet, which isn't the healthy plan I'm promoting here. Look out for that, and a couple of times a week is fine, but it shouldn't be the everyday norm. Number 2, so many people believe that getting enough protein in a plant-based diet is going to be impossible. Actually, the detail here is getting all the essential amino acids you need to build and maintain muscle. In a meat-filled diet, you get all the aminos easily. It's slightly harder with a plant-based eating diet, only slightly though, but you don't need to start counting amino acids, so don't worry about that. All you need to do is eat a good selection of vegetables. I personally try to have at least 2 different veg in each meal, and I really mix it up over the week. That way, I'm getting a complete profile of the essential amino acids that I need. So 2.1 here is the protein. Yep, we have the amino acids covered. What do we do about the actual protein source? It's also not that big of a deal. I try to eat about 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Currently, I weigh 76 grams-ish. So 76 grams, 76 kilos. So I'm aiming at about 120 grams of protein a day. On a meat diet, it's very easy to hit. 200 grams of chicken will give you 40 grams of protein. With a plant-based diet, you need to give that high protein source like nuts, seeds, various beans. They need to be a big part of your weekly intake. My favourite wholemeal pasta smothered in vegan pesto and then tons of kidney beans sorts the problem out. Oh yeah, I love it. Right. Next up, all the colours of the rainbow. This is the last one. This is something that all you meat eaters can do too. Mix your colours of fruit and veg. This way you're getting all the nutrients and vitamins you need. The more colourful, the better. So there we go, they're my tips. I tell you what, if you want to know more about eating a plant-based diet, then over on the GCN shop, the roadie guys, they've got this great book, Plant-Based Cycling, which they wrote. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's what got me thinking about talking about this on the Dirt Shed show this week. So if you want to know more about eating a plant-based diet, actually doing it with some ingredients and some recipes that are really fabulous, that is available in the GCN shop, and it will make a fantastic stocking filler, wouldn't it? Right, back to those boys in the shed. Hey, what do you think? Convinced everyone?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, this might sound like a lame excuse, but I used to find, especially when travelling a lot, as I do now, you end up in funny places in sometimes not great restaurants.
South Africa.
And it's just easier to go, I'll have the spag bowl, than be like, oh, I'm vegan, or I want this and that. That can be quite difficult.
Yeah, travelling does make it harder, sorry, yeah, it can be.
I just went a bit lethargic.
Oh, right.
I started feeling a bit no power or energy, and I thought, I need a steak. I need some more protein. I wouldn't say steak, I would say I needed more protein.
Needed a braai.
I needed a braai. I was doing it wrong because I couldn't actually...
Anyway, I hope those tips have been useful. We've given it a go and we enjoy it at times. I love it. But yeah, anyway, give it a go and let us know in the comment section down below what you think about riding plant-based. Shall we have a bit of fails and bails, and I might mix in some send of the week so you just don't know what's going to happen. What do you think?
I like it.
Let's do it.
Yes, Josh!
Apparently singing's been cancelled.
I mean, I'm sorry to tell you the news, yeah.
Grinch?
Grinch out, man.
Since when has Hacks and Bodges has been Christmassy?
But I did want to point out, Neil, that we did do a poll last week.
Yeah.
And
What's the result?
how many people do sing Hacks and Bodges and how many people don't. And 50% of our viewers do.
Who filled in the poll do. Maybe a lot of people.
Oh. No, but it has to be 50-50 to say it, because if it only did, it would be 100%.
Screw him. Hacks and Bodges! Hacks and Bodges! Hacks and Bodges! Hacks and Bodges! Oh, he said Bodges at the end there. Nice, nice. It must be Christmas. Right, Hacks and Bodges time. We've got some great ones for you this week, and the winner this week we choose is going to get a GMBN race top. Ooh, pretty good prize.
That's the same as your hoodie,
Pretty good prize. Right, first one is from Andrej. Look at this. In Slovenia, it's a cool little helmet stand. Look, it's got, because he does so many action sports. He needs a really cool helmet stand for his bedroom. That's pretty nice, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
It's good.
Really
Up.
I like how it's done there.
Building, upgrading.
I've got
Looks like an old shelf.
Back door where I hang my helmet, so when I go.
Yeah.
I got a shelf.
I like that. I like that.
That's nice.
It's a good. It's sort of a hack, but it's sort of a bodge. It's a bit of both.
It's an old shelf.
It's an old shelf, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Recycling.
Pretty cool. Like that. Next up, we've got Gerhard's Now, I like this because, you know, we're plant-based this week, remember?
Yeah.
Right, so if you want, like, a trophy from your riding hunting, we've been out hunting for a trail.
Bike that Gerhard has shot with a shotgun?
It might be an old bike that died.
Neil.
But it's a good bike trophy. I like it. Again, more recycling.
It's nice.
You can't nice or super nice these, Blakes.
It's great.
Blakes. Blake, you can't super nice these. This is not the bike vault, but it's a good hack on a good bodge.
It's a hack.
It's art. But
It's
then
hack,
I think
it's
you
art,
could
it's
use,
hack.
you could use that. You could use that seat.
You could hang your helmet on that.
Nice pass.
I think that's in the running, and it is my leader at the moment, unless anyone would like to argue.
Okay.
Next up.
I like this one.
Talk me through this, because this is Rick in the Netherlands.
I've seen these few times where you use, well, anything, like some compressed air to then tubelessly inflate your tyre.
But it looks like it could go so horribly wrong.
I don't know, you wouldn't get that much pressure in there. I don't know how you get the air in, that's my question.
Oh, I think there's another photo.
There's another photo.
There you go.
Oh, you pump the air in?
So I think it's legit.
Wow.
I think that's good.
It just scares me.
There's a lot of volume. You'd have to pump for a long time to fill that.
Well, if that thing holds gas, so that is not going to go pop.
No. So I guess maybe the leader at this point. And I just want to come back to with a bit of art, just to end up from Will.
What's the time
in
Mr.
Arkansas? Wolf? That's a big clock.
Yeah.
That is a big clock.
It only tells 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
That's a 29 o'clock. That's a 29 o'clock.
Big.
2 o'clock.
All right, you guys are going to have to pick a winner and give away a race top to one of these fantastic hacks and bodges. I know what my favourite was, but I think you guys are going to get to choose, so...
Yeah, go to fire extinguishers. Got to be the
fire
best.
extinguisher
I like
from
that.
Rick.
That's a hack.
You are a winner, Rick. You've got yourself a race top, modelled by the fabulous Neil Donahue there.
Looking all sexy.
Great. If you want to send us your hack or bodge and try and win yourself a GMBN race top, then go to the uploader. There's lots of options there. You can give us our bike vaults or sends of the week or anything like that. Your fails and bails. Of course, you can do your hacks as bodges as well, and you can win yourself a prize. Why not? Give it a go. Caption contest time. We are going to give away, for the best caption this week, a GMBN flask.
That's mine.
A big one?
Yes.
That's mine.
No, we're not going to give away a big one, actually.
Huh.
No, we're going to give away a little one.
Nice.
Because
that one's mine.
Because apparently Blake's going to take that one. Right, okay, captions this week. If you remember last week's photo, check this out, guys. Me looking pretty cool, Henry.
I mean,
that?
I could only guess the sort of question. Captions.
What sizes?
Yes, it's a lot like that. A first one this week is from Adrian Kozlowski, and he says, and I told her I had 6 inches of travel, and then Henry's like, and she believed you? Yeah. That's very good.
That's pretty good.
Ray Anderson says, Martin, I was this close to getting Neil to sing the hats and bodges last week.
That close. That close.
You nearly did it this week. You nearly did it.
Rupert Wen says, I'm telling you, Henry, this is how far Blakey can fakey. Really? Like this far?
Yeah, that's potentially true.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
It's very true. And what about this last one? Robert Jurek says, Neil's attention span in any conversation when it's not to do with speed.
Pardon? You said my name.
That was amazing.
That should be the winner.
I tell you what. Yeah, I think Neil wins.
Oh, yes.
No, Neil, you can't win. We're going to have to pick a... They were all very good.
They are very good.
They're all very good.
I think the last one.
I think, yeah, the last one. Robert Jurek, you win for Neil's attention span one. And there's a GMBN water bottle on its way to you. Congratulations. Get involved in the caption contest in the comment section down below for this photo from the Christmas ride that's coming up, video soon on the channel.
Very festive.
Very funny. And give us a caption for that, and you could win yourself a GMBN water bottle. Well done, Neil. Very good.
That was very good.
Very good. Tip of the week. Just the tip, though. Just the tip.
I won't say.
Right, tip of the week from Neil is a flat pedal tip.
Well, inspired by Sam Hill.
Yes, go on.
First one is to make sure you've got the right equipment. Make sure you've got a good set of pedals with proper pins on them. Yes. Not plastic pedals, they're really slippy when it gets wet. decent pair of shoes with a big flat sole. You can use skate shoes, but mountain bike shoes are better. And actually, foot placement is a really, really important thing. Most people don't think about it, especially if they're clipped in. Think where it goes, it goes. With flat pedals, try and make sure the ball of your foot is almost on the front of the pedal. So actually, you slide your foot, these are your toes, a little bit further forward than maybe you realise.
Right.
And that means you're going to ride in the pedals. So nicely, most of the time you'll be slightly heel down, what we call in the pedals. So when you hit a bump, you're not going to get too far flat in the pedals and risk slipping off. It'll be slightly heel down most of the time.
What do you call that?
In the pedals rather than on the pedals.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
He's good.
Oh my God, he's on fire. It's a good tip. Good tip this week, but just the tip. Just the tip. Right, let's have a look at what you guys are saying on the channel last week, and it's all about the polls, guys. First off, right, I just want to say, Hacks and Budgies, half of our viewers who do the poll are singing the Hacks and Budgies song. So Neil,
nice.
In your face big time, like
Fine.
Splat.
People can sing as much as they want, I don't care.
You can't hear them.
No. Well, thanks for joining in on the poll and your singing. But the other poll, very important news, is that we had to decide a winner from last week's show because you guys went head to head trying to beat each other.
Yeah.
It was a swap out. Was Neil a better Blake than Blake was a Neil?
I find it really difficult. I watched Blake and was like, yeah, that's sort of how I ride, but I couldn't do a Blake style.
It's very hard. It's very hard. I think what we found out is that your riding personality is very hard to change. It really is. And I just like the discussion of, is your riding personality the same as your actual personality? Because I think a lot of us are a slightly different person on our bike, you know, which is good because we can escape into it. Yeah. But good effort, guys, but we've got to decide a winner. And was Blake more Neil than Neil, or was Neil more Blake than real Blake? And the winner was Blake.
Oh.
Blake was more Neil than Neil. Sorry,
Totally.
Neil. How'd you feel? How'd you feel?
I agree.
Done.
Cool story.
Cool.
And Blake, how'd you feel? You've won it. You're 70% of the vote, leaving Neil down there in 29%. We don't know where that 1% goes, but anyway, you won. How does it feel?
I feel tired still, pedaling everywhere. It's fast.
Yeah. And we did time you, and actually, you were slower. Shame.
I was slower.
Yeah, shame. Cool story, though. Cool story. Thanks for input, guys.
No problem.
Thanks for getting involved, and thanks for your votes. Right, let's take a look at what's coming up on the channel this week.
On Wednesday, the how-to is how to do a manual turn.
Ooh, yeah,
Do you realize it's a manual out turn?
In a turn.
Manual turn.
Manual turn.
Can't
That's
beat it.
coming up.
Can't beat it. And then we've got a really good one I'm looking forward to, you guys. Ways to open a beer when out mountain biking.
Slightly dangerous
It's brilliant.
a few ways as well.
You had a good time,
But
right?
drink responsibly.
Yes, yes.
We had alcohol-free beer.
We did. All of them.
All of it. We had all of them.
And then on Saturday is indoor training, a thing for mountain biking. I check out some new features on Zwift, and well, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, looking forward to that actually. Quite
And on
excited by that.
Sunday, we've got the Christmas special show.
Oh my goodness me.
Whoa.
Yes, you may have seen these guys out on a game of bike with our Christmas guests. Yeah, well, we put them to some challenges and these guys go captains. See who wins in the Christmas special. It is hilarious. Fantastic. Great week coming up on the show. Yes, right. We've got some post. I love getting post. If you guys want to get some stickers on our jerry can, or if you want to get a letter to us, or you want to get a little bit of a cheeky promotion for something you've got in terms of a product, then just send it into the Dirt Shed Show. The address is in the description down below. And this week, we have got...
What's that?
Oh, it is a little promotion from Velo Eye.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Oh,
Bicycle
yes.
Eye. Cycle Eye.
So this is a great idea. This is a way of knowing where your bike is if it gets stolen. You've basically got a little tag. So you guys can, that's one each for you guys.
Oh, no way. Okay,
stick
so
on your
that's and then you scan it with the app, and then that will tell you where it is.
Yeah. So you scan your bike into it and you can basically keep track of it. Fantastic.
Great idea.
I
It's a great
just
idea.
want to say who it's from.
Getting bike stolen is the worst.
Yes, so this was sent in from Matthew Rice of Velo Eye, and he said, yeah, that's one each for you guys. So there you go.
Brilliant.
Stick them on your bike.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and if you want to find out more about Velo Eye, then go and check them out online. So thank you for sending that in. We do love getting a bit of post, so yeah, get involved. You might find yourself right here in this bit of the show. Shall we do a bit of
Bike vault.
We're in the bike vault and we are in with the Scott Gambler.
Oh, I like it.
From RJ.
It's got a dropper post. It's got 12-speed SRAM axis wireless gears.
Wow, he's converted it to 29-inch wheels.
He does say he's put a
It's changed the head angle.
Yeah, he's made it steeper.
Steepened the head angle.
No, that's
that's quirky. That is quirky. It's nice.
I think it's super nice.
You think it's super nice?
I think it's super nice.
Neil?
I think that's not a downhill bike anymore.
No, that's the ultimate enduro bike.
I'd say, well, it's up to you, Blake. You've said it's super nice.
Wow.
Super nice. I wasn't going there.
Wow.
But there we are.
That's
Super
good.
nice. Thank you. Okay, next one from Kevin. 2016 stash.
I like these stashes. They're like 29er plus, aren't they? I believe.
Yeah. Look at that chain stay.
Yeah,
it's like higher up.
The chain stays higher on one side than the other.
Manatee fork up front to make everyone think you got your fork on backwards.
It's nice.
It's nice.
What are we giving it?
Nice.
Nice.
Purple.
I like the picture, but okay, it's nice.
Bit dark.
Next up, Lee's Trek Remedy.
I like that colour.
Sherwood Pines.
I like that colour.
Come on, guys, what are you giving it? That's a nice from me.
I like that.
It's nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
I like Treks though.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Next.
YT with a big
John Joe's
free
YT.
rider saddle on.
That's in Morzine. Great spot for riding.
That's a good bike
Great
box setup
spot for
right
riding.
there.
He's moving on to Châtel next year.
Oh, that's super nice.
Super nice. Blake said it. Go on, ring the bell.
I like YT.
Blake, Neil, were you going there?
I would have said nice.
Nice. Okay.
It's got a Nikovink saddle.
There's some disparity between Blake and Neil this week.
It's a Nikovink
They have not
saddle.
calibrated. Next up.
Oh, super nice.
Wait, Blake.
What's a jump bike? You hardly see them. That's a Saracen.
It's from Liam, and it's his Saracen Amplitude ALT.
Judging
It's
where
in
he's a
Barcelona.
British rider, and that does look like Barcelona.
Been to La Poma Bike Park.
That's super nice.
Go on then.
Yeah, you never get to see
It's
that.
got tan wall tyres, so I mean, I was out, but it's nice.
I like
Oh,
tan
tan
wall.
walls is in.
Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not into tan wall
up.
tyres. It's a super nice for Liam.
Yeah.
Well done. Next, because right. Okay, now we talked about this at the top of the show. This is a beautiful Yeti in that fantastic colour
Skimwall
that
tyres.
Yeti own. It's got skimwall tyres. I'm not banning it from a super nice for that reason. I mean, it would get a super nice because these Yetis always seem to.
Damn, it's very
It's
nice.
just too much blue, man. He's over-blued it.
Grips.
He's over-blued it.
Grips.
Grips, MV rims.
Saddle rail.
Exactly, MV rims.
It's just too much blue. It's just too much. I'm sorry. It's a super nice, but I'm taking it down to a nice. Is everyone cool with that?
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
It was because of the damn old tyres. Moving on.
Oh, it was...
Next up,
No, not
Ian's Pipe Dream Moxie
No,
frame.
look at that.
Never heard of that.
This
Super
is
nice.
Have you ever heard of that
very
brand?
cool.
That is super nice.
Ring that bell, because
Yes.
that is super nice.
I love a
Look
good
at that
hardtail.
bike. Fancied a new winter hardtail,
Oh.
and Pipe Dream was the one.
That's why I know where that is. You know, there's a really steep trail that drops in off
Yeah.
the back of there. I've done a bunny up video over that very log.
Have you? But you've not seen one of those bikes?
No,
That's
who is
just
it?
Very
Ian?
cool.
I don't know.
Ian is a very nice bike. I like it
I
a
love
lot.
it, Ian. Super nice.
Do like a hardtail.
I love a
Do like a
hardtail,
hardtail.
yeah.
Not those. Right, next up
Oh.
we have got Simon's Nuke Proof Mega 290.
Look at
bag.
that sun. Where's that in Wales? Because there's loads of sheep.
Hey, hang on a second. Did
That's
we ring the
North
bell on
Yorkshire.
that one before?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
this one.
frame bag going on. Never seen one of those.
What are we giving that? Nice?
That's nice.
Nice?
I was saying super nice.
290. It's 29.
Oh, I see.
It's nice.
Super nice.
It's nice. It's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
We've outvoted Blake.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Woo-wee.
Look at this.
Salsa Das Niner.
This
Das
is
Niner?
Das Niner.
awesome.
Das
This
Niner?
is
290?
awesome.
That looks like a mountain bike from the 1990s.
Now, this is from Maciej,
But that's
or
a
Maciej.
290.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. And it is in Warsaw in Poland. This was my racing buddy for many years. I love
It
this
is an
brand
old bike.
and this particular model, built in 2008. It's not that old, 2008.
Yeah, but is the bike actually built, or did he collect the bits and build it together? Do you know what I mean?
That's nice.
Looks like an old frame to me.
It's nice.
I would say, what are you
Nice.
giving it, Neil? I mean, you've got lost in the detail,
Well,
but
I like
what
a
are you
retro
going to
bike,
give it?
but that looks a bit too retro for me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I was going to go more, but it's nice. Next up, and ending the bike vault this week is Edgardo's Trek Project 1.
I think that's super nice.
I think that's super nice.
Project One, so you can make the colours yourself. That's a Pro Caliber. It's got that. They don't call them soft tail, they call them something else. With that bit of the seat tube will move around a bit.
Yeah.
Bit of-
Yeah.
That's super nice.
Super nice. Lovely. And that is the end of the Bike Vault this week. Fantastic. Neil, have you got a super nice bike?
Of course, yeah.
Blake, have you got a super nice bike?
I've got a super nice bike.
I've got a super nice bike. The big question is, have you? Have you got a super nice bike? Send us your bike into our uploader. There's the link just there on screen. It's in the description down below. Has your bike got a super nice worthy status? Well, let's find out next week, shall we? Right, that has been a fantastic show.
Super nice show.
I've really enjoyed having both you boys in the shed this week. It's been hilarious. And these guys have been making some fantastic videos over the last couple of weeks. They're all coming out over the Christmas period and into the new year. So stick with us, make sure you're subscribed. And I tell you what I also want to do is just throw to the shop, because we've got some great stuff going on in the shop right now.
Yeah.
We've got some cool stuff. There's the bottles, there's all of the Black Friday stuff hanging around, and there's some great plant-based stuff over in the GCN store. It's all happening.
If you want to see a video we made recently with Mercedes where we went on a road trip, bikes and boards, click over there for that one.
Absolutely. And Blake, do you want to send us to anything in particular over this side?
A skill-based one, just for you to practice throughout your holiday hollybobs.
Nice one. I'm going to remind you about that old button there to subscribe, because we love a bit of subscription. And what should we do? Bit of thumbs?
See you later.
See you next week.
Merry Christmas.